get some stuff.
You know what? Man, I've never seen Dr. Kendall happier than when you came back from Mabel's.
Not bad. This new gear could really make a difference. Nice job. Okay. I can work with this. You've actually got some skills, you know? You just made my tinker heart real happy. Designated area for repairing, repurposing, and refurbishing gear and weapons. You can go crazy in there, Agent. You're gonna be real popular when word gets out. The recharge center will let civilians power up the devices. Now this here is nice. Water purification station. Because these days you cannot be too careful.
You're doing good work.
Can't talk right now. Keep up the good work.
Upgrades are all working good. Thanks for helping out, Agent.
Look who it is.
Best deals
Nice.
this side of the dark zone.
The armory's up and running now. More weapons and equipment for the good guys. Way to go, Agent. This means we'll be able to increase the number of guards and patrols in the base. Great work.
Alright. Oh, now I can get better guns. Awesome. My comparison here. What am I using? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Toggle compare. Enough to compare anything here.
Look, it's just not a good time right now.
Sorry, Kendall.
Do not smoke outside the designated areas.
Alright, so we're gonna be heading towards something.
Warning. You are exiting the safe area.
On Amherst's apartment, which is over this way.
Need to get this apartment block cleaned up.
Please! No! Don't do this! I'm not sick! I'm not... Ah! God! Ah!
Got a lot of work ahead of us. They're scattering like rats. We'll get them all. Don't you worry.
Our main suspect? We've located his residence at this apartment complex in Hell's Kitchen. You'll need to get inside and secure anything which confirms a link. Notebooks, hard drives, whatever you can find. But there's still civilians in there, and that means the cleaners are on their way to sterilize the place. If Amherst's not the guy, I'll eat my centrifuge. His work has got to be your first priority. We can't just leave those civilians, Doctor. If we don't get this virus figured out, there won't be any civilians left to save.
Just follow me. But you need to keep your heads down. Everybody sees us.
We don't have a problem, do we?
Yeah, he sneezed into my mouth. What? And you know what's weird? It wasn't even my worst date this week. Okay, now you have to come to Brew Place on Saturday. It's in Brooklyn. You learn to make your own craft beer. We're all going. Craft beer in Brooklyn, hipsters? Is this 2012? Navid is into you, big time. I'm putting you on the list.
Hey, looking to buy?
Probably its only pirate radio podcast. Now,
Wow.
we've talked about the
You're the
JTF,
division agent,
joint
huh?
task force that's made up of city cops
I
and
gotta
first
say,
responders.
and I hope you don't mind me being direct, but you look awesome. I mean, you are awesome. Obviously, a real division agent? It's gonna be a privilege sending you some intel. I will let you know when I got something for you.
And you know what they say? Nature abhors a vacuum. And my sources tell me somebody's trying to step into that breach. Somebody military. I'm talking PMC people, private military company types, who get sent into Manhattan to protect the rich folk stuff and found themselves trapped here with the rest of us. So, Did they pitch in and play nice? Hell no. These last man battalion U-Botses and their CO, some knucklehead named Bliss, decided Manhattan died and made them king. And since they got guns and the tanks and their shiny uniforms, they're taking their nickel and dime fascist bullshit to the streets. Our streets. And if you're in their territory and don't play by their rules, you're screwed. And by the by, you listen to those loudspeaker trucks that loudmouth Bliss keeps running up and down the streets? It's pretty clear he's thinking bigger than just Manhattan. So, if you see anybody in fatigues and Ninja Turtle gear, you let me know. We got a fire in the line, New York. You stay safe.
I bought the farm. Say what? Okay, I bought a farm. 40 acres out in Virginia. You're kidding. Right up in the Blue Ridge. It's mostly cleared with a little bit of woods out back, and there's a farmhouse. I'm gonna raise chickens. You're a city boy. You won't last a week out there. I may not last a week here. Goddamn bug has sent 4 people in my building to the hospital. One of them died. I'm getting out while I can, and you should too.
Thanks. Such generosity.
We don't stop them.
Leave me alone! I didn't do anything! Please, no!
We got a job to do.
They haven't burned the place down yet, thank God. I'd love to talk to one of these cleaners sometime, partially to find out what makes them tick, and partially to strangle him slowly while he told me. Found Amherst's apartment. It's across the courtyard. But it looks like the direct route is blocked. You'll have to find another way there.
We're not sick! Please! Don't hurt him! No! Get away from him! No! Oh God, no, no! You animals! You animals!
How did you get in? Are they gone?
Come on, let's get out. Hurry!
We'll send someone out to round up any survivors and get them back here safely. You're clearing a path for them, so just keep going.
You don't want to waste those bullets on me. Somebody doing some bad. Maybe they caught in the crossfire again.
The apartment is upstairs. If Amherst is the author of the virus, he must have left some evidence. People like that don't destroy the proof of what they've done. Have a look around. It might have been looted, but whoever was in there probably wasn't looking for documents or hard drives.
And if you get lucky and find Amherst there, bring him in so I can ask a few.
We won't get that lucky. We never do.
Well, I can dream.
I hope you found what we're looking for. It's high priority, so I routed an extraction chopper for you. But you'll have to secure the rooftop before it can touch down. Don't play with fire. Get the evidence back here safely. Keep it up, Agent. We need that rooftop cleared so we can pull the evidence out.
Normally, this chopper is for pickups from the Dark Zone only, pulling out highly contaminated material. For the current op, we'll make an exception.
Lighthouse, this is Bluebird 2. Ready to retrieve the package. Lighthouse, this is Bluebird 2. Package acquired and we are returning to base. Bluebird 2 out.
With the evidence is inbound on HQ. I know we took civilian losses, but there would have been a lot more if you hadn't been there. Excellent work, Agent.
Good to see you still in one piece. I'm overwhelmed. Thank you.
Damn it! With the guts to do what has to be done.
Okay, Amherst's notes were definitely a game changer. Such a schmuck. I always knew he was a shithead. I uploaded a report on it. Have a look.
What you're looking at is the smallpox virus. It normally takes 1 to 2 weeks for it to incubate in a host, and it's not contagious while it's doing so. Looking at Amherst's notes, it's clear he wanted to change that, to make green poison infectious while it developed, and to speed up that incubation process to make it spread faster. In English, it's more contagious and it reproduces faster. And that's bad.
Alright, so we're gonna finish this episode at the safe house. Go from there.
What did you find? You said you were gonna share.
Hey! We've got too many people as it is!
Enough! This is God's house, not yours. Please, everyone, come in. If God wills it, we'll find a way. We're all in this together.
Better not come up here.
All right, guys, new set of assignments for you today. Martinez.
Yes, sir.
Take you guys over to the Hudson Yards and bring one of the tankers. Kaczynski found a shanty down there that might require some crowd control. Make sure they don't run. Rogan.
Yeah?
There's a residential building uptown for you in Hell's Kitchen. It's pretty big, so make sure to cover the exit so no one...
All units be advised, Rikers have set up a roadblock on West 47th and 9th.
GTF reinforcements requested. Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
We're with you. Hey, no weakness.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Get down! I'm going for it! I earned your place! Kill you. Those fuckers are killing us! Have a taste of it.
Hostile forces approaching.
Don't let up! You gotta come out eventually! What is this? Gonna blind these fools!
the road, so to speak.
Whoa, you did some serious work there. Bunch of lowlife.
Now entering a safe area.
Best stuff in the city.
So you're the one they sent to help. You remind me a little of Sully's kid, the one who used to hang out around Deckard's till that place closed. They put in a sports bar there, all family money behind it, don't you know? Anyway, you're here now, and God knows there's plenty for you to do. Just like when Sergeant McManus took over the beat. Remind me to tell you about that sometime.
Hey, New York. It's your Uncle Ricky.